Hello and welcome to a total body strength workout. You're gonna love this workout. We're gonna do a mix of everything, so you're gonna leave ready, refreshed, and recharged for the day. So I need you to have a bench, or you could use the floor if you're more comfortable or do not have access to it. And then you're gonna have a set of dumbbells you'll need. If you don't have access to ring rows or pull up, I'm gonna have you do renegade rows as an option for our AMRAP that we're gonna do at the end of our session today. 2 circuits. We're doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Roll the shoulders back. It's gonna be great. Nice big inhale. Fingertips come together, slowly roll down, and then roll 1 vertebrae at a time all the way back up. Nice big inhale. Fingertips come together, rolling down. Excellent. I want to do some hip circles, just getting the hips ready. And then reverse. Perfect. Squat with the arm reach. Get that core nice and strong. Holding and bracing your back. 4 and 3. You got this. 2. Last 1. Toy soldiers across and reach. Good. Across and reach. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna start with our alternating chest fly on the bench or the floor. These are gonna be, you're hugging a tree, but I want one arm up while the other one is coming down. So we're gonna do a set of 8 total. Good. Reaching down and breathing. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So you'll keep those arms as if you're hugging a huge bowl or a big tree trunk. You got a couple more. Good. Last one, each side. Then we're gonna be going right into our incline push-ups. So if you have your bench chair close to you, hands on the chair, we're gonna do a set of 8, nice straight line. You can have your knees on the ground as well. 5, 6, 7, and there's your 8. Excellent. Now we're gonna move on to our single leg squat. Now you can do that without it being elevated, so you have one foot staggered coming down, or if you want to make it a more challenging, having the one foot up on that bench and dropping down for 8 each side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Elevate that leg. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good. 5. Good. And rest. Great job on that. Grab that water. We're gonna reset and get her done. Woo. All right, I'm gonna go heavier. So grab heavier weights if you're feeling it. If you're not, do the same weights so you're good to go. Bring it up. Ooh. Here we go. Right down to that point, right, that shoulder. You don't want to hyperextend too far below the bench. The goal is not to burn out the shoulders. Good. 6, singling, this unilateral work is so effective and important, but it's also challenging. So good work. Back to those push-ups. Here we go. Press up through those palms. And rest. Back to those single leg. The option, let me do the option with you. Dropping it down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab that water. We're gonna reset. Right, we're gonna do one more set of that and then moving on to our second circuit. So, go heavier with the weight if you need to. If not, stick with what you got. And here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, good work. All right, those incline push-ups are next. Right into it, friends. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right up at the top. Those single leg squats, you choose floor or bench for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna reset. Our next set is gonna work on arms, wide bicep curls. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter, so grab a lighter pair of weights to see, because going out is a little more challenging. And then you'll need your heavier weights for overhead triceps. So set of 8, nice and controlled. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Grabbing that heavier weight, I'm gonna show you this view. Seated on your chair or bench. Elbows are gonna be close to your side as you press up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that's where we're at with the biceps and the triceps. Now we're gonna go lighter, even lighter for our front raises, straight up and down. So I'm gonna go 8s for those, just to make sure form is good, and then we'll build as we go. Here we go, feet shoulder width apart. Drive it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous. Got all the weights. I'm like, wait, what? All right, back to these bad boys. I kind of like this because feeling it in my biceps nowhere else, and that's the goal. So 8. Turning them out really gets those biceps to pop. 3, 2, 1. All right. I want to grab a heavier weight for that, the tricep overhead, and see how that feels. You need to get under that load. Can't always do the same weights. Driving up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, front load. Here we go, raising the bar. Whew. Let's do it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go heavier last round, so let me move these back. Little extra break in there. Grab your water. Good. Okay, let's try it. Going heavier. Let's end the circuit strong. Here we go, out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Heavier weight for the next set of tricep extensions. Grab it. Our last, we're gonna do an AMRAP, total body. We're gonna set the timer and work. Two more. Last one. And rest. Let's put that heavier weight away. Then our next set, we're gonna do our AMRAPs. So this is gonna be a running clock. I'm gonna do medium heavy weight, so the 20s will probably be my jam today. Move this over just a little bit. We're gonna start with 10 power cleans. We're gonna work for 8 minutes. So I'm gonna start the clock in 5 seconds, and we're gonna work on our power cleans and shoulder overhead presses. So get ready. I have the medium weights there as well, just in case it gets a little too spicy. So here we go in 5, 4, we're hinging at the waist, 3, 2, and we're working. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going to the ground, we're gonna do our V-ups, 10 of them. You can do single or double. Single's a little easier. Double is when we're coming up, straight down, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 2 more. 1, and rest. Good. Coming up, single arm overhead shoulder press. Let's start with the 12s, and we're gonna do 1 at a time to equal our 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. Ring rows are next. We're going to be doing close grip or pull-ups or your renegade rows. So your ring rows come back and pull in. Your renegade rows, you're on the ground in a plank, pulling in. So you're not using your body weight, but you are adding that weight with that. You are holding that plank position. 10 of these. And then if you can do pull-ups, do 5 pull-ups as your sub. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Grab your water if you need it. We're back to the top for our second round. 10 power cleans. Here we go. Hips back, drive it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. I'm gonna grab my 15s for more. The 20s are not gonna, I don't think that's a plan today. Whew. Here we go. Bring overhead, 1 at a time, 8. I keep wanting to say 8. It's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drive it home, and rest. All right, let me show you our renegade rows as that option, and then the last one, I'll show you the pull-ups. Here we go, pull, 2. Try to keep your hips square. I like to teeter-totter, and I know that's can't do that. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great job. You're doing great. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing back to the top. Probably get through one more round of this set. Here we go. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to the floor for those V-ups that I forgot the second round. So we get to do 20. Here we go. Bringing it overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reach. Keep going. 5 to go, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, big stretch. 1, great job. Now the overhead. Let's try the 20s. Why not? I'm feeling ambitious. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, friends. Now we get to end with our pull-ups, band, or you want to do your kipping for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. Way to work today. Bring the arm across your chest. You did incredible. Awesome job. 20, 22 minutes of work. It's all you need to get that good strength. Now you can do your walk, your run. Feel empowered. Good work. Nice big inhale. Drop it down. Cat-cow. Slowly roll down, roll up. Nice big inhale. Exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, grab an ankle, reach. And switch. A side lunge and hold. And switch. Come center, reach for the floor. Hold, and then roll up. Come feet together. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.